Hello, and welcome to Japanese Craft Beer Reviews. Today we're going to take a look at a beer from a brewery that is pretty quickly becoming a favorite of mine, and it's a new brewery, and in fact fairly new for me. I think I had a beer from them first at the Kyoto Brewing Company's 10th anniversary festival, which was held in Kyoto in front of Higashi-Ōmi Temple in May of this year, so not too long ago. And I have reviewed a couple of their beers already, but and I just recently picked up 4 more from a place that carries their beers. They're very small, and their name of the brewery is Flora Fermentation. And Flora Fermentation, we'll look at this beer in a second, and then I'm going to look at some others as well. Flora Fermentation is located in a place called Egenji in Higashi-Ōmi City in Shiga Prefecture in Japan. And Shiga Prefecture is the one that has Lake Biwa in it, the largest lake in Japan. And Flora Fermentation started in 2023, and they began brewing from spring of 2024, so they're fairly new. And their theme is kind of twofold: agriculture and fermentation. So they use a lot of local plants, microorganisms, and of course fermentation brewing. They consist of 3 experienced brewers, and one of them, a Canadian man, apparently worked at Kyoto Brewing Company as an employee for a while before going off to start his own brewery. And this seems to be kind of a thing of Kyoto Brewing Company seems to be kind of an incubator for new breweries in Japan. So many people work there and then go off and start their own company, which is a great thing, I think. And so they incorporate a lot of their own homegrown hops and barley as well, and local produce in fruit beers, so forth. So Flora Fermentation, and I'll put a link to their website in the description down below here. So, okay, now here is a beer from Flora Fermentation, and it is this one. I think it's fairly new. It is batch 37. Batch. I can't. Anyway, this is called Flora Fermentation Loki, and this is Loki. You have a picture of him here. He's kind of a trickster god in Norse mythology. And Flora Fermentation, a lot of their beers are named after characters from folklore and mythology from a number of different countries. This one, in this case, from Norse mythology. So a trickster god, Loki. This is a session IPA. It's 5% alcohol by volume and 34 international bittering units. And the malts include North Star Pils and Pale Ale Malt. The hops, a variety: Citra, Mosaic, Idaho 7, Eldorado, Chinook, and Cascade from northern Japan, from Hokkaido, Kami Furano. So Cascade grown up in Hokkaido. The yeast is, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, Kveik, K-V-E-I-K yeast from Norway, and this is a yeast that a lot of brewers are increasingly using, and it's a yeast that allows fermentation at higher temperatures than normal, than usual. So, so this one cost me 630 yen where I bought it, and it would be $4.24 in US dollar terms, and in euros, €3.64. So are we going to be tricked by this beer or what? Let's find out. I'm looking forward to having more Flora Fermentation beers. The Shiga Craft Beer Festival is coming up in a couple of weeks, and I do plan to attend, and Flora Fermentation will be there. So, okay, well, so this is very, very cloudy. It looks like what most hazy IPAs do, so clearly unfiltered, but I think you can see some carbonation rising. Maybe not. About a half a finger of frothy white foam. Okay, aroma. Ooh, ooh. Oh boy. Passion fruit. Definitely big tropical notes. There's something citrusy as well, for sure. Lemon? No, not lemon. Not sure. Something orange-like. But passion fruit is the big one, for sure. Cheers. Well, flavors pretty much as expected from the aroma. Definitely a big tropical note, passion fruit. It's very smooth on the tongue too. Thin to medium bodied session IPA, so from this look of it, I think it would be heavier bodied, but it's not quite so heavy. It's delicious. So we got the tropical fruit for sure. The aroma is definitely passion fruit. The taste, I'm not too familiar with passion fruit, but recently I've had like 3 or 4 different passion fruit beers. So that's how I'm familiar with passion fruit, basically. It's not a fruit that I see in the markets, supermarkets here very much. Maybe down south, maybe in Okinawa, you would get it more. A fellow I know who's in Saipan, I think, or Guam, basically, he said it's grown there for sure. So, but the part of Japan where I live, I just don't see it. But in any case, there's not passion fruit in this, but definitely we get the note. It's great. It's like a hazy IPA, but without the negative, too much over juiciness kind of bomb in your nose. Hazy IPAs kind of have this thing where they really attack the sinus kind of, and I really don't like that. And they grab the tongue too much. It's like an astringency, not an astringency, but something similar to that really grabs your tongue. But this is great, really. I hope they continue making this one. Yeah, so try Flora Fermentation where you can find it. I'm not sure how widely they are distributed. Certainly in the Kansai region, the area around Osaka and Kyoto, you can find their beers, and I hope they can be distributed other places as well. Okay, well, that is it for today. Please do stay healthy, take care, and drink good beer. Bye-bye.